Awaken, puppets of Geppetto, and welcome fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Lies of P Overture DLC Easy to Follow Platinum Guide. Also part of my wider end-to-end Platinum Guide that includes both, or if you're just following along with the DLC, both fine with me. We are at the Sea Cliffs. Don't need these on anymore. In fact, we don't need that on anymore. Ready to continue. Equip throwing cell, as we've got another rock thrower coming up. So onward we go. And that chest we're going to get on the other way, as you can see, so you can't make that jump. To the left, you're going to see some drops that we can make. So, well, you can make it to that one, but sure, we'll drop down here. Grab the electric blitz abrasive. So you have this work puppet, and then you have a musket puppet. Be very quiet. I'm hunting backstabs. Enhanced rope. Easiest way to deal with musket. Now throwing cells. As there you can see up top there. 1, 2, 3. And then there are 2 workers. Bam! And slam! Oh, I love this weapon. I love the claws so much, and then Gunblade. Just Gunblade. So good. There is a doggo to the left of the item, so make sure to rope and bop. Then you can collect the Fable catalyst. And then we're going to take the upper path first. There's Musketeer first, then a Patrol Robo. If you remember these from the main game. So let it turn its back, and that way you can get a free enhanced rope. I love this gun so much. Well, Gunblade so much. So it drops a saw blade and a radiant chunk. The dog got killed by my Fable, as there is a dog by these crates. And then the chest has an ancient disc inside. Right, back we go. Let me just catch up with my notes. No. This is where we want to go. So we want to drop. You can see there's a doggo here. So plunge. And down there is another one of those horrible mine enemies. So I'm going to get the Icarus ready, but first we're going to go high road for the worker puppet. Grab Ergo. . Plunge is not a good idea here. Back up, fight safe, Icarus good. That is what my notes say. Fable, bam! There we go. So yeah, all those Icarus help build up a nice stagger. And there we go. Drops a dim ergo crystal for our problems. If need be, you can use your grindstone there. We are going to get to a stargazer. Grab the empty painkiller bottle. So that's some more lore about Leah and her condition, that she's used up all of her painkillers. Fire up the stargazer. And we're going to head over to the Wandering Merchant for not only our next record, but we also need to buy an amulet for a secret later on.
Indeed. But hey, what do I...
So we're going to purchase DLC record 5 of 8. This is the Golden Lizrim record. And then for 108, we are going to purchase the Giant's Amulet. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. So we're going to need to use that later on for one of the Cipher secrets. At the Stargazer, Gemini's going to want to have a chat. Level up. Add Ergo. We're going to spend a Radiant... Apparently I should have a Radiant Crystal, which I don't have in my inventory. Never mind. We'll spend 2 dim instead. So, 10,000 plus any extra you need to get to your next level up. I'm going to use dim chunks to get there. And we're now going to go Vitality to 51. Okay, we're soon to come across our next difficult regular enemy. I call them fencers, although I think they attack with a cane, not a sword. But they attack with a fencer-style move. They are harsh enemies. You need to be careful with them. You need to respect them, sadly. And they can break out of enhanced rope, so something to be mindful of. First, grab the Purification Ampule. And we use Fable as our way of dealing with them. So I've just realised I have no Fable charge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Stargazer, pump all of my pulse cells. Rest. And then I'm just going to use a Fable Catalyst. There we go. So yeah, Fable is how I deal with the fencers. There we go. Grab the advanced crank. The chest has the Frenzied Amulet +1. Up, there's a Musketeer. should have just done the enhanced rope. Shouldn't have tried to get a cheeky backstab. And then careful, from the left here is a saber puppet. In ambush. Then in this right room is an acid abrasive. Switch to Icarus for this next fencer. There we go. Grab the letter to a family, and this is a letter warning about Simon and the fact that he's not really a great guy, as we know. Heal up. In the next room there is another fencer, and then there's also a saber ambush as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a Fable catalyst. There we are. So what you don't want is to go too far into this room, because there he is. Alright, so in the room is a resplendent chunk, and the item that we got back here is a Legion magazine. Oh, let's equip the bow. And on exit, in the distance there is a sniper blob. It's in our range, we're not in its. There we go. Bow the blob. And then there are two ambush fish. So Icarus and charge attack deal with fish. There we go. So that's one. And there's another. Take out the fish. Start to cross plank for next fish ambush. Wow, the Icarus actually pretty much deals with it on its own, even better. Right, start cross plank, head back to fight the fish, cross, bop, saber, collect iron protection, and head into the boat. Shablam! It does not get old. The moveset does not get old. I love this weapon so much. Head into boat, stay up. So yeah, don't go down there yet. Come up here. Grab the correspondence from beyond the sea. And this is a letter explaining about the Brotherhood using gold coin fruit to cure early stage petrification disease. Did I get the deep bow gesture from that? Yes, that gets you DLC gesture 6 of 8, the deep bow gesture. Up the ladder. The musketeer here turns, you can't get backstabs. Then there's a fencer and a musketeer. So This is the musketeer I was talking about. Going to use a Fable catalyst, so I'm ready for the fencer. Puppet string. Right, so enhanced rope. Oh, really? There we go. Right. Didn't actually have put on my notes about that fire abrasive. Should have, but didn't. Musketeer into the caves. And this is going to be our next Stargazer. Use your pulse cells to recharge Fable. And rest. Head up. There's a carcass and there is an up high blob waiting to ambush. The blobs are the snipers. Shablon. There we go. Chest has a Legion caliber inside. Something that in theory you shouldn't need anymore, however I stupidly leveled up the wrong Legion arm in my last video, hence the Icarus is only level 3, level 2 not 3, because I thought I was leveling Icarus, but I was doing Falcon Eyes. Silly me. Top off your Fable. Rest. And we can now take the low road. So this is going to be Puppets v Carcass. Let them fight each other, and at the end of it there should be 2 musketeers remaining. Now swap the Puppet Destroyer for the Carcass Butcher's Amulet. As we're going to fight this elite, use Enhanced Rope early, then Icarus afterwards, and then safe hits to finish off. So, firstly, Enhanced Rope. Move back. Switch to Icarus. Oh, that one hurt. There we go, finally got the stagger. And there we go. Drops a full moonstone. then here, that's a drop, but this is a radiant crystal. Then onward, at the campsite here is an antifreeze ampule. Head up, there are 3 carcasses here, or carcassi, one of which is wearing the prince's stolen crown, because we found out that secret. It creates this scenario for us. Only works if you sell the item to the merchant at the carnival. Oh. So you want to defeat this one wearing the crown as well. As he drops the... Oh. Should have checked my notes. As he drops the puppet prince's imperial crown. Exit for a Fable catalyst. And then 2 drops for a miraculous enhancement. Plunge the saber. And into the boat. And this time we're going to go down. So all of that started because we took the upwards route. We're now going to take the lower deck. Switch to Icarus. We've got, if you remember the Walker of Illusions boss, we have a mini version of those, which is now an elite in this fight. They are very difficult, they do a lot of damage, so respect their attacks. So there you go, I used all of the resources there. I used Icarus, I used Fable, perfect block, charge attacks to finish. Grab these Crescent Moonstones ×2. Exit. How many fish? Oh no, blob. Do up. There we go. Icarus and Bow the Blob. Okay, so from here you need to start being careful. You can see these cracked paths. They will fall from beneath you. So don't ever stay on those. You want to stay on solid ground. There are going to be ambush fish. So what you need to do is just quickly get to this platform where you are safe. Cross, and then there's going to be another ambush fish coming from the left. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wasn't ready for the elite. Still wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. There we go. So yes, apologies. So fish, middle. What you should be able to do is pop onto the cracked path, then jump back for the second fish, cross over third fish, don't go too far forward, as you then have the boxer. Open the safe for a frosted Cipher machine. So we'll be giving that to Alidoro, the hunter, back at the hotel. Cross this mast carefully for a resistance ampule, and then drop for a stargazer. We're now going to warp back to Eventide Hotel. Head over to Alidoro, the tracker.
Any enemy of the Alk.
Decipher.
None, perhaps when they often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. Any enemy of the Alk.
So basically what he's going to say is he can't decipher this without a specific key, which we'll get from the next boss, the douche himself, LUMACCHIO, or LUMACCHIO. We're going to go gather fruit. And this is where I've been buying these advanced wish stones for this next boss fight. Now you can use recovery. This is a difficult fight coming up, so it's your choice whether you want the Fable, not Fable, the Legion recharge, or if you want the extra heals. Play Lizrim gold. It doesn't need to finish. You just need to make sure that you've played all of the records. I'm also going to play Mystica for the same reason. If in doubt, we're just going to play the first few seconds of every record anyway, to make sure it counts that we've played it. So you don't need to play it all the way, even for the humanity and things like that. Gold records do not give you humanity. Right. At the Stargazer, level up 2 levels, both into Vitality to get it to 53. Wish Stone, your choice of either Recovery or Advance. I'm going to go with Advance. Replace Carcass Butcher's Amulet with the Patience +1. Stamina is a big part of the fight that we're about to do. Also, on your usables, you want to make sure that you have the Urgent Repair tool and the Attribute Purification Ampule. These need to be on your shortcuts. You are going to get Decay, which is going to eat away at your weapon durability, which is why you need the Urgent Repair tool as well. Equip the cube. I'm also going to recommend that you put on Grindstone Coating Capsule in case you want to keep replenishing your Grindstone perfection. So this is going to be a 2-phase fight. Phase 1, in human form, it's all about the puppet string. Phase 2, it's going to be all about the grindstones. This is actually, although it's a really difficult fight, it is very doable if you don't panic. And since it's been a while since I played Lies of P, because I've been doing this while also doing my Bloodborne guide, while also playing AI Limit, this is going to be interesting to see, because in my final test run, this fight became a bit of a joke after all the prep I was doing about how difficult it is, because it is a really difficult fight. So, at Shipwreck exterior, you're going to first take this side path, grab the vivid chunk, and you're going to meet SALAO, the old fisherman.
You. Fish. You ain't. They all fight.
Exhaust all of his dialogue.
Any bats. You fights.
Okay, once dialogue's done, that's ready to continue. We'll come back later. We're going to find the bottle that he's looking for. Okay. And LUMACCHIO is just very well designed. He looks and sounds obviously like he's going to be a villain, which means that they've done everything they need to with this character. It's not about a shock reveal, it's just how sleazy and well the character has been designed. So as I said, phase 1 puppet string, phase 2 grindstones. So go to open the door. Kablam! Great cutscene if you've not seen it. I'm going to skip it for video brevity when it lets me.
How in the world are all that? It's no good.
Why are you doing this?
You think you...
Did you do this to Veronique? Peaceful solution?
I am now. You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Shablum. Oh. There we go. That's where the... That's where the string comes in so valuable. And there we go. He does not stay staggered for long.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Okay, stay away. Grindstone now. Oh, watch out! Oh, no, too early. Grindstone. Come on, there we go. That's not worth the decay. And this is where the fight just gets difficult. So, blue ampule to heal the decay. There we go. And there's the finish. If you watch my blind playthrough, you'll see how much trouble I had with that fight. Drops the golden snail armor set. You also get your trophy achievement 4 of 11, Honor and Revenge from the DLC. And then talk.
Oh dear, good kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it.
Listen to
Please,
LUMACCHIO whine and exhaust for all of his bad explanations. And at the end, absolutely punish, because all you're getting is the selfishness of this person, the betrayal.
This is
As he then blames everyone else for his own decisions.
This for the cure. But I must have
Punish.
What? No. Please. No. I was chosen!
Does it look like you were chosen? Right, onward we go.
I'll be honest,
Down.
it's the terrible
Stargazer.
conclusion that schemers like him face in the end.
There you go. For the first time, Gemini has said something
He
useful.
had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
There you go. At the Stargazer, we're now going to warp back to the tram station. You can see that the blind artist is ready to talk. Well, actually, I say ready to talk. They're not ready to talk. Quite the opposite. So head over, and yeah, she's just sleeping. That's all. Grab Painter's Sky painting. So not only were we going to put this up in the hotel, but we're also, after the DLC, we're going to find out there's a secret with this painting. And the letter to the one within the darkness. And that's going to give you DLC record 6 of 8, Clear Blue Sky. Head back to the Eventide Hotel. At the hotel, you can just make out that little white dot on the wall there. Walk towards it, and it's going to automatically put the painting up for us. Kitty. A small kitten. She has taken a shine to the bell collar. At the record player, play the Clear Blue Sky. And this is an incredible record. I'm actually going to let this one play out for the humanity points. At Alidoro the tracker,
The leader. Well, let me. I'd hoped. I'll decrypt it right away.
he can now decrypt the cipher we
can
gave
see
him
what
from before.
LUMACCHIO didn't simply come true. Consider if so.
And that's going to show us a picture, and this is what I was talking about with the heavyweight amulets. We're going to get here in a little bit to the lighthouse. As you saw, I used all 3 of my advanced wish stones to make that fight much more doable. It's the only one really you need to do that tactic with. Recovery normally works well for one-on-one fights elsewhere. So in fact... Actually no, friendship. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to get this so that friendship, I have 12 in storage is my next aim. So 3 and 12, and then I'll do the same for recovery, and then it's all going to go on friendship. That's my take. You're welcome to play differently if that works for you. How you use your wish stones does not impact the platinum, just follow my steps for everything else. Level up into Vitality and recharge Fable. Okay, I don't need the humanity points from this. We feel warmth, which is all we need for Journey 2 for the ending if you're following my main guide as well. So I'm going to warp to Shipwreck Interior. And in the interest of time and sensible stopping points, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far, then clearly I've done something right. So please drop a like on the video, and if you're not already subscribed, please drop me that subscribe. It really does mean the world to me, as you all do. Feel free to drop any questions or comments. How's your journey going at this point? Hopefully I'm being a good guide for you all, better than Gemini at least. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video, and until I do, bye for now.